we go round to the left and up a hill, and there's some hairpin turns on that bit. Not this bridge, there's another one further up. Blossoms out there. As I say, spring hasn't quite sprung yet, but it's about to. In my recent videos you will have seen a lot of the flood damage that's been caused in various areas. This area was affected as well. There's some roadworks further up there on Vinegar Hill. Right, so there's a tight bend here and some hairpins just over there to my left. Another tight hairpin like that at the top of this hill. Bit of grit on the road. Gotta be careful of grit. Grit and front wheels on motorbikes are bad. Bit of mud on the road, bit of grit there. Dropping down into Vinegar Hill camping area, just out here to my left is a native bush reserve, and there it's all New Zealand native bush, but it's a camping ground in there. And there's some roadworks coming up just on the bridge, or just past the bridge. Might get stopped. Right, that's the camping ground in there. Over the Rangatiki River. That's the camping ground just over there. I got stopped here yesterday. I must have packed up for the weekend. So yeah, some major roadworks going on there. So this is Vinegar Hill. Now, way back in the horse and cart days, a wagon load of vinegar was coming up here, and the horses either bolted or otherwise tipped over, whatever, but a whole wagon load of vinegar came to grief here, and that's how it got its name, Vinegar Hill. This is State Highway 54 linking the Manawatu back over to State Highway 1, which is the main highway what runs up the whole length of the country, right up the North Island. Across the Cook Strait is actually considered State Highway 1, so when you're on the ferry going across Cook Strait, you're still on State Highway 1 to the South Island, runs all the way down the South Island. So this is the main road up and down the country. Not here, but over there where it joins on to State Highway 1. Which is just here. Right, let's go this way. So yeah, when spring cuts in, yeah, everything buds and blossoms, and it's beautiful. So we're just coming out of winter. See all the scarring on the hills there, with the slips we've had with the bad weather. It's affected this part of the country quite badly. Slips everywhere. But everything comes back to life in spring, like springtime. But spring doesn't kick in until Saturday today, here in New Zealand. No, I'm not going to pass you. Because just around this bend we come into Hunterville, and you come straight into a 50k area, and there's a place up there where police hide. They can do you for speeding quite easily. No, the next stretch. Directly ahead of me is some trees, and the police can go in there. There's a park. They can go in there and monitor this stretch of road on radar from behind those trees. So if you're going too fast along here, you come into Hunterville, see right here in this bend you drop into a 50k area, and there's a park just in here to my left. Yeah, they can be in there with their radar guns going out at that stretch of road just ahead of you. I come this way quite often with my work. I've got 6 clients in Taihape, 1 in Bulls, 5 I think now in Martin, and 17 in Wanganui. Yeah, so there's a few people on YouTube that I follow. One down 4 Ups, he lives in Tucson, Arizona. This is a different landscape to what he's used to. He lives in the middle of a desert, and has these fantastic looking cactuses and so forth. Completely different landscape to here in New Zealand. It's like being on a different planet, I guess. Yeah, and different other ones I follow. It's amazing too though that some areas look a whole lot like New Zealand. There's some in Norway, some in Sweden, and some of those places that they post look a whole lot like here. Yeah, they got a triple banker, 3 engines on that train. Must be a nice long one, eh? Going up the main trunk line right up to Auckland, so this is the main thoroughfare up the island. You can go up National Parkway, which is the other side to here, and there's the sheriff. So all of this traffic is just cruising along just under 120k, speed limit's 100, but yeah, he's not interested because I guess the traffic's just cruising. Actually, years and years and years ago, I was on the Auckland motorway, 6 lanes of traffic, and I was in the traffic moving along at close to 160 kilometers an hour, and in the lane beside me was the Auckland Regional Authority, and he didn't bat an eyelid because the whole traffic was just cruising along. Well, I guess it just depends what they're doing on the day. They can technically pull you up for being 1 kilometre over the speed limit, but we're doing pretty much the speed limit now. Slips. All the hillside is all scarred with slips all over the place. Airstrip just here on my right, where my wife works. Some of their pilots use this to do their spreading of the fertilizer and so forth. She looks after 5, I think it's 6 helicopters now, and 15 fixed-wing airplanes, and their loader drivers and so forth. And just up there, there's an airstrip that they use to spread fertilizer on the farms. So that there to my right, just in there, that's actually an airstrip. You'll see a windsock over here as we go around the bend. There's the windsock there. Actually, what I might do is get off this main road and take some of the B roads back to Wanganui. Bypass Martin, go right around Martin, but we'll take some of the B roads that don't get a lot of travel down. One we can take just up here to the right. Yeah, let's take one of the B roads back to Wanganui. Let's go this way. Doesn't get a lot of traffic down here. and you've got to be so careful of cars coming around here. Yesterday when I came around here, when I wanted to go here, there was a car right here. Here that links back to Martin. Just gotta give away any traffic here.